For I spoke a word, you were singing all. You've been so, so good to me. For I took a breath, you breathed your life in me. You have You've been so, so kind to me. Overwhelming, overwhelming love. Down by sea line, found 99. I couldn't earn it, and I don't deserve it. Still, you give yourself away. Love of God, yeah. Now it's your fault, still your love fought for me. It's been so, so good to me. But I felt no words, you paid it all to me. It's been so, so kind to me. I put it on purpose. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. If you can hear me, please drop a message in the comment section in the chat area. I'm glad to have you all here. Thank you, Chizoba, for joining. Thank you, Conference Elehor. Thank you, Fumi. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat area. Awesome. Thank you, Yoli. If you are pumped to receive value this night, if you believe that you are going to be getting answers to questions that you, there's a word for you this night, say yes in the chat area. If you believe there's a word for you this night, because say yes in the chat area, because something of value definitely is going to be given to you this night. You are going to pick something that will resonate with you and will transform your life. I believe that so much, and I want you to believe that too. So thank you again. Thank you for being here. Please help me go to the WhatsApp group and let everybody know that if you are not here right now, you are going to miss a lot. They need to join in. So just, if you can help me go to the WhatsApp group and keep that place, just buzz off the place. Let it get busy and just remind people to join us here. We have about 7 people here, and I'm sure that more people are going to join. People have forgotten that they signed up for this, which is normal. But just leave a reminder in the chat area and let more people join. Okay. A few more minutes. Oh, WhatsApp is only for admins. Sorry. Let me quickly remove that. Let me take that out, please. Okay, Wahala now is how to do that setting again. Okay, I've seen it. Yes, you can now post. Thank you. Who else has joined us? So we have Bumi here. We have Wura Ola. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope there's no disruptions, no noise in the background. Okay. Okay, so we are in the next 2 minutes, we are going to start just to give people time to join in. Once it's 10 minutes after 8, we'll start this party. Okay, no noise, thank you. Okay, 1 minute more and we will start. All right. Good evening, everybody. Richard Okere Jr. here, and welcome to the webinar. This webinar is about for parent and teen coaches, which we call them family development practitioners here at Eagle Force. And I'm really glad that you are here. Let me know that if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Please let me know. Awesome. Okay. Thank you. So my name is Richard Okere Jr. and this web, you can call me the Kingmaker. And by the end of this webinar, you are going to be learning, first of all, you are going to be pumped to achieve your dreams and work better to achieve remarkable things as a parent or teens coach. Second is that you are going to learn why your work matters as a parent or teens coach. Okay, why it matters and why you should pay very huge and very prominent attention to it or give it prominence. The number 3 thing is that you learn why and how to start building a reputable brand. Building a reputable brand is very important. And I'm going to be teaching you how to start doing that. Also, you will learn what to do to create better value and stand out. How do you create better value and stand out as a parent or teens coach? I'm going to be talking about here how and why you should niche. Okay, I'll talk about that, and then how to make money and be comfortable with it. Somebody is saying no sound, please. Is that true? Can you hear me? Is that true? If it's no sound, if others can hear and you cannot hear, then it's probably from your end. So please maybe go back and come back in. So Wuraola says that she can hear me. Okay, so maybe go out and come back in. All right, so a little introduction of myself. My name is Richard Okere Jr. Like I mentioned, so I started full-time business coaching in 2014. So in 2014, I was like, I needed to be playing a bigger game. I knew I had a lot of skills, especially when it comes to helping people to articulate what their message is out of their passion, out of their story or experience, and being able to build a profitable brand and monetize that brand also. So I knew I had a lot of skills when it comes to digital marketing and the rest. But then that skill, I was using that to serve, I had clients that I worked with in the US, especially the UK, about 5 of them. And working with them gave me the knowledge I needed to also gather in order to furnish, so to say, or sharpen my experience when it comes to coaching and business strategy also. So, and marketing, business strategy, coaching, top leadership, that gave me a lot of experience also. And then transition to when I moved into Abuja in 2018, I met Etima Ume. Etima Ume is one of, I think, the #1 parent coach in Africa. And I met her. She was the first person I started coaching. So I coached her for like, it was like a 3-month program. We worked together, helped her to package her message as a teens or parents coach. She was the first teen or parent coach I started working with. And packaged her message, packaged her brand, and she was able to launch out. She launched out, and today she's big. She's one of the biggest. She's the biggest in Africa. And she introduced me to Wendy Ologe. Some of you might know her, and she is also the biggest parent coach in Africa. So Wendy Ologe, I remember the first time we met, it was at Etima's event. I was a speaker at Etima's event, and it was a powerful time. We shared knowledge, and then I met with her. We had strategy sessions in her office, and then going forward, I've done over 100 launches. 100 launches, that's helping people to basically launch their products, coaching programs, and ideas. And then I focus more on helping you. My focus is to help you build a multi-million-dollar business around your expertise. I'm interested in raising industry kings, okay? Not like industry, supposed to be market kings, not industry kings. Yeah, kings in your industry, kings in your market, especially also. So I'm very passionate about that. I'm the creator of the Territorial Domination Framework, which is the framework that I use basically to work with people to be able to achieve the results that I promised them. That is for you to build a profitable and marketable brand or business around your expertise. Also, I'm a business development coach and strategic advisor. I advise for some non-profit organizations. I consult for some organizations, also some companies, a lot of them. I'm the CEO of Eagle Force Integrated. Eagle Force Integrated is a coaching and consulting company, and we are the ones hosting this event. I'm an FC Barcelona fan. Even before I came live here, even like 20 minutes before I came live here, I was checking up news on Barcelona. So I'm an ardent fan. I'm married to Spicy. My wife is also kind of into what I do. And then I'm a father of a son, Esomchi, who is 5 months old. So I'm glad that everybody has met me. Let's move on. So what you are seeing on the screen is what I call the domination growth stages. If you want to build a profitable and a profitable brand as a coach, consultant, or trainer, whatever it is, even whether you are a teens coach or a parent coach, these are the levels of growth that you should make. And this is how you should be looking at how you should be measuring yourself in terms of growth. So you have the learner. So the learner is where most people are. The learner is somebody who is still figuring out things, who doesn't know how to make money from what they are doing. How do I publicize my message? Those questions about, okay, what should I be selling or not selling? You are basically trying out a lot of things and you are not sure. Then you have the tribe titan. The tribe titan is basically somebody who has built a tribe of people who have paid for their products and has a level of understanding of what it is that they want to be known for and how to communicate that value also. So then you have the market maven. The market maven is basically somebody who has taken a toll gate position in their marketplace, and that person literally, when you talk about the top 3 people in that market, you mention that person. Okay. So, and all these things going up to legend, okay, all these things have specific revenue that you are supposed to be making, and also has specific actions that you are, or factors that determine your place in those at those levels. Just like you have the growth merchant, the factor here is that you have to have built a business that if you resign from your business, if you decide to go on vacation, your business is still going to be running very well. And that is who a growth merchant is. Then you have the chief dominator, then you have the legend. At the legend stage, you have achieved remarkable, you are probably known worldwide as somebody who delivers a particular specific solutions as a parent coach or as a teams coach. And you're making nothing less than $50,000 every month, okay? $50,000 every month. So these are the levels of growth that you want to make. The question you ask yourself is, where are you? Let me know in the chat area. Where are you here on this level, on this ladder? Let me know. Where are you? Okay, so let me go on. So I want to basically share what I call king thoughts. Okay. King thoughts are the kind of thoughts that you should have in order for you to be able to build a highly profitable business as a parent coach or a teens coach. Number one is that I'm a front runner when it comes to raising kingdom parents and children. So you have to take this business very seriously. If you had had the attitude of where you are looking at it as, okay, I have the interest, okay, today I can do, tomorrow I may not do, somebody meets you and you're not really, you feel in your heart and you know in your heart that you're not taking this seriously, that you have been having that leading to do more and be more than you are today, or you have been feeling like, you're not very serious about it. I want to tell you that one of the mindset that you need to have is that you need to adopt the mindset that you are a front runner when it comes to doing this. So if you don't have that attitude, you are not going to achieve remarkable things. If you are not going to take it seriously, you will not be able to achieve the remarkable things that you believe that you can achieve. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is that most parents and guardians do not know what to do. And I'm sure some of you have experienced that thing where you meet parents and guardians and, they are having issues with their children. They're having even issues with themselves and their parenting, and they're asking themselves questions about how they are parenting their child. And you encounter them every day and they don't know what to do, okay? And you know that you have the experience and the knowledge to help them. You know you have the experience and the knowledge to help them. Why don't you package that experience and help those parents? Why don't you package that knowledge and help them? Okay, so I had the experience where when I was the president of a boys organization, boys and men organization between the age of 10 to 34. So, and I became the leader of that organization. That was around 2012, 2013. And one of the things that happened in that organization was that a lot of parents, I would go to visit some of those, the boys that I lead, and I'll be visiting them in their home, that the parents would be like, Richard, if you can carry these children and go to your house and just go and stay with them and just go and just live with them. They just believe that just by living with me, miraculously, their children are going to become responsible children and everything. And, that was them saying something that meant that they did not know what to do. That was them saying something that meant that, they did not have the knowledge, okay? So you see people and you think they know, but not people know. And I have that problem also where I see people and think, you should know this thing. It's on YouTube, it's on the internet. You can just learn it. There are books, read it. But no, some people will not achieve some people will not become better or will not see the solution that they need until you decide to pick up your message and create a solution and deliver it to them. Okay, some people's transformation are waiting for your manifestation. Okay, somebody please put that in the chat area for me. That's a very powerful quote. Some people's transformation are waiting for your manifestation. All right, that's number two. Number three thing is that I need money to keep the mission and the machine running. So if you have had the attitude of you don't want to charge money, you don't want to make money, should I be charging for this? This is something that the Lord has given me and I should not be charging for it. Please, this platform is not for you. Okay, this platform is for people who want to make money for what they do. And there are three things. You need money to power the mission and power the machine. I'm not saying that you need money. So the mission is the vision that you have. The mission is the solution that you have. The mission is the transformation you want to create for people. Okay, this webinar that I set up today, I spent money to do all these things. I spent money on Zoom, I spent money on ads, I spent money on design, everything. Now that is the machine. Okay, that is the machine. That is the machine that's keeping this running today. So if you don't have money, you won't be able to spend it on these things. If you don't make money, you won't be able to spend it on these things. You need money to also take care of, that's the machine. So the machine are the tools. The machine also is you, the individual. Okay? So you need money to do all those things. And to be able to do all those things, you need to make money. All right? So that's number 3. Number 4 is that if I don't know how to communicate my value, I'll be poor. We live in a world today where it's about how well can you speak, how well can you write, how well can you communicate. No matter how good you are in anything, if you cannot stand up and write about it, if you cannot speak about it, if you cannot look somebody in the eye and tell that person why they need to pay you, okay, and the value that you can bring to them, you are going to be poor. So that's the fact. Okay, so that's the one mindset that you should adopt. Nobody builds a duplex in the forest. If you have a beautiful house, a clean house, or if you are building a house in a duplex, that means you have an ulterior motive, which I don't know. So you can't see a thick forest and you then go and build your beautiful house inside there. So you are a duplex and you should be out there in communicating your value so that people can see the need to pay you and also get the transformation that you offer. All right. Number 5 is that I cannot grow further than what my eyes can see or my work rate. How far can you see your gift going? How far can you see your expertise going? Have you in your dream thought about, at night or on your own, just thought about what you can be, who you can become with what you do? Okay, Bible says that eyes have not seen, nor ears heard, nor the mind conceive what God can do for those who are called to his purpose, or with those that are called that love him and called to his purpose. Eyes have not even seen. No. eyes have not seen, because until you get into what God has called you into, you will not discover the things that he wants to reveal to you. Okay? Until you take this thing seriously, really your eyes have not seen. And most of the times, you are going to see when you get it. I remember when I was working with Auntie Tima, some of the things I was saying was not making sense to her. Some of the things I was saying, she was not understanding it. And I could see farther than she was seeing. But today, she's seeing also. Today, she has begun to understand some of those things that I was mentioning and how far she can, what the amazing things that she can achieve also. So the point is that you cannot grow further. And then the other thing is that your work rate. How much can you work? It's not about seeing, it's not about speaking. Keep saying it, okay? You can say it and say it and say it. Don't stop talking it, don't stop talking it. But if you cannot back it up with powerful action, incredible action, 5-star action or 7-star action, you will not achieve a lot, okay? Anybody that tells you that success is not working or not taking your work seriously, the person is not serious. The person is deceiving you. You have to commit a lot of work. It is work to be successful, and you have to be ready for it. Okay, that's number 5. There, so the fact that Jesus was called didn't give him a peaceful death. He worked and stretched for it. Okay, so Jesus's mission on earth was to reconcile man to God, but But that the fact that he knew his mission and he knew the solution he wanted to provide to the world didn't mean that it was going to come easily. So he still had to work hard and stretch for it. So imagine somebody working and stretching just because he wants to die. Okay, to death. Okay, so ease is a product of hard, smart, and diligent work. You need to pay it forward. So when you think of ease, and we pray about it and we do everything about it just to get that, you have to understand that it is a product of hard, smart work. Angels will not come from heaven to do the work that you need to do on earth. All right, so you need to start now to pay it forward. The sooner you start paying it forward, the sooner you start making the impact and attracting the money that you have been praying for. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritties. Okay, so I want to share the specific steps. Oh, this is not supposed to be here. I think there was a slide missing. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritties. How do you become an authority brand and build a successful business? Number one is that you have to define your purpose, defining purpose. And this is something I call the, I think it's correct. So the first thing is what I call the purpose equation. So the purpose equation is how the equation to help you get clarity about what it is that is your purpose, especially when it comes to being a teen or parent coach. Number one is that your skill or experience plus your message plus your vision, that's the formula. Your skill or experience plus your message plus a vision is equal to purpose. So your skill or experience being that any skill or experience that you have had as a parent, as a teenager, or as a guardian, or whatever it is, all those experiences or any skill that you have, public speaking, writing, helping children, working with parents, listening skills, all those skills have commercial value. All those skills have commercial value, and you should be able to articulate those skills and package them as solutions to provide to people. The second thing is your message. So that skill and that experience, you need to back it up with a message. What is the goal, or what is the result, or what is what you want, what is that mission or message? Let's say a mission, basically, that you want to give to your skill or experience. So for example, I want to help teenagers to be able to speak confidently in public, for example. So your message is a specific solution to a specific problem in a specific market. A specific solution created out of your skill or experience, solving a specific problem in a specific market. Then, what is your vision? That's plus your vision. What you see the market becoming and your place in that. What is the influence you want to have in the parenting industry? When it comes to teenagers, how much influence do you want to have? And you can command remarkable influence. You can help a lot of teenagers. Your work is so needed today. The work that you do as a parent coach, helping teenagers and parents, is so needed today because you see a lot of people, a lot of parents, a lot of children going astray. You go on the news and you see, even on the internet, you see what children are doing, what children are watching, what parents are doing, and you'll be amazed. And your role is very essential today. You have to decide to package and start coming out. All right. Darkness takes over when light decides not to show up. When light decides not to show up, darkness takes over. When you don't have light, what you have is darkness. Okay. So now there are multiple markets that you can target. So multiple markets are various ways that you can, various markets or niches that you can focus on as a parent coach or teens coach. And this is important also, especially when you are starting out, because like I said, it's about focusing on a specific market per time. So these are various problem areas that you can decide to look into and see, do I have solutions that can serve any of these markets? For example, you have addictions, You have languages. There are a lot of parents that want their children to learn various languages. There are dance, there is tech, there is personal development and career, there is communications and public speaking, there is spirituality and discipleship, there is life skills. I work with somebody who is doing this. Almost everything here, I work with somebody who is doing all this. Life skills, I have somebody who is working on this also. Sports and athletics, nope. Creative arts, self-defense, academics, safety. These are all areas that you should look to and say, do I have a solution I can create for any of these specific markets and send it into that market to create impact and make money? Because that's how people make money. You create a solution to a specific problem and at a price. So that's the question you need to ask yourself. Now, how to position as an authority? Okay. How do you position as an authority, go into a market, build your influence, and make money? Number one is to create what I call a signature solution roadmap, a fail-proof system. A fail-proof system to take people from a point of problem to a point of solution. If somebody were to come to you today, all that knowledge that you have, and maybe you go to a meeting and somebody says, oh, let's see. Somebody says, oh, Chizoba, you said you are a parent coach and you help parents to do this, or you help teenagers to do this. My teenager is going through this problem. How can you help me? So what is the step-by-step process that you have that is your system that you can take and apply to solve that problem, whatever problem the person mentioned? Okay, there is a process. Everybody cooks egusi soup, but not everybody cooks the same kind of egusi soup. The egusi soup that I see in Yoruba land is different from the one I see in Igbo land. It's different from the one that probably an Hausa person. In fact, individually is different. So it is different. So what is your own unique style of producing your own kind of solution? All right, so that's one of the questions, and that's what we call a solution roadmap. And how to think of it is, what are the specific steps that you will take? Step 1, step 2, step 3, that you will take somebody through in order to go from that problem to that solution. Usually between 2 to 7 or 9 steps, as the case may be. Okay, so that's so the point is that you become so good that you cannot be ignored. Okay, what makes you good? Anybody you can think of, what makes them good is the fact that they can sit you down and communicate their solution to you in a way that it is inspiring and actionable. That is what makes those people good at whatever it is. All right, so that's the point. How do you become creating your roadmap and mastering it is what makes you become so good that people cannot ignore you, because you can always use it to produce the results that you promise. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you create an irresistible offer. Okay, an irresistible offer is an offer that delivers people's dream outcome with less effort and less sacrifice. An irresistible offer is something you have packaged and said, this will solve this problem, and I'm going to solve this problem with less. If you don't have to work like you have been working, and I'm going to save you time, and I'm going to save you the effort and energy. Because what people are interested in is somebody that can give them the same result, their desired result, and they don't have to spend more energy and more time doing it. For example, there's a difference between Google and ChatGPT. Who understands what I'm saying? Let me know in the chat area. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's a difference between Google and ChatGPT, if you know ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is an AI tool that you can basically just go and type whatever it is. You can ask it whatever question on any topic. You can ask it anything on any topic, whatever it is, and or to write an article for you, or to write a post for you, or to write a letter for you, or to write an email for you. It's just think of it as an assistant that can write anything writable for you, and it will write it better than most people will do, clear and different from what it will give another person who asks the same question. Okay, it's an AI tool. Now, it became popular this year, but then before now, people will go on Google and search just to put together information. But now you can go on ChatGPT, just ask it, and it give you something concise, specific. It reduces the time. So more people will go on ChatGPT for specific anything that involves writing without saving themselves the stress of having to go to Google and put together information and all that. ChatGPT makes it faster. And that is what you should be aiming for. No matter how much you say that must everything be fast. That is where the world is going. Everything should be fast if you can provide the desired result that people want. Okay? So let me give you an example. So tell me which of these offers that you would sign up, which of them would you sign up for? If money was not a problem, which of these would you sign up for? Offer one, I tell you, become the leading parent or teens coach in your industry, in your niche in 90 days, earning $1,000 every month by working only 3 hours daily. And all you have to pay is $500,000, 500,000 naira, and your money back guarantee, meaning that if after the program you feel that you did not get value, we'll give you back your money. So this is offer one. Then offer two is, I tell you, become the leading parent coach or teens coach in your niche in 6 months, earning $1,000 monthly by working only 3 hours every day. And your investment is 50,000 naira. Now, if money was not a problem, which of these would you sign up for? Let me know in the chat area. Thank you, Wurala. Wurala says the first one, that's what she will sign up for. If money was not a problem, Wurala says that she's going to sign up for offer one. Okay? Exactly. So, and there are people who money is not their problem. Thank you. So this is an example of making an irresistible offer. Thank you, Chidiogo. Thank you, Osasu. Exactly, offer one. All right, you got it. So let's go on. Example two. Let me get another example. So offer one is, I'm going to give you, it's called a child public speaking confidence package, which helps your child become a stage wizard in 3 months, practicing only 2 hours per day with all the customized tools you need and one-on-one attention. This one costs 500,000 naira, 3-part payments. Okay. Then the second one is child speaking confidence package, helps your child become a public speaking wizard with all the customized tools you need and one-on-one attention. Which one of these would you sign up for? Look at it very well. Which one would you sign up for? Brilliant. So Chizoba says offer one. Awesome. Awesome. Chidiogo says same thing, offer one. So the point is, learn how to package and communicate value. Okay. Packaging and communicating value is very important. Okay. So the next thing you should do is to build your platform and sell. You cannot be a leader without a platform. Every leader you know has a platform and has people on that platform. And today, the internet has made it very easy for you to start today. This is not the days where before you can do anything, you have to wait till you get on TV or you get on radio. Now you can stay in your house with your laptop and broadcast to the ends of the earth, just like I'm doing now. Okay? And the internet has made that possible. So you really do not have any excuse. You don't have any excuse to be outstanding. You don't have any excuse to go out there and make impact. You don't have any excuse to start building your own platform. And platform building takes time and effort. So there are various ways you can build your platform. You can start a Facebook group, you can start a blog, you can use your WhatsApp group, you can start email marketing, sending emails. All those things are places that you can communicate with people and deliver value to, and start building your own community of people who know, like, and trust you for the solutions that you provide and the leadership also that you provide. Okay, so if it's your Facebook timeline, start doing your live video. If it's webinar, start hosting your webinar. If it's WhatsApp, start anything, start doing it. Like I said, today we are in the era of platforms. We are in the era of platforms. If you do not have a platform, you cannot be a leader. Okay, so what platform do you build for yourself? You cannot just be waiting to get on people's platform. You need to build your own platform. In fact, building your own platform gives you better bargaining power. All right. Today, the people who make a lot of money, but that's why you have influencers. Most of these influencers, they are making money because they built a platform. And you can build your own platform if you just start now and start doing it. All right. Now, the other thing is to get on platforms and sell. So you can also get on other people's platforms. And one of the powerful platforms that is becoming the trend right now is podcasts. Okay, podcasts are basically audio programs or audio events where somebody interviews you or you teach and people listening from various parts of the world. It can be audio, it can be video. And people listening from various parts of the world. So I ran a podcast about 4 or 5 years ago, and I had listeners from about 15 countries, and I had listeners from about 15 countries, and I did like 40 episodes of that podcast. Every week they release a new episode. Every week they release a new. Every week you release a new episode. Okay, and so there are people who have built these kind of platforms that you can leverage those platforms, get invited on those platforms, you speak there, deliver value, and get people who pay you for your services there. Just last week, last week I was on 2 international platforms and using a method. There's a strategy to do it. And one of those strategies is that there are groups that you can join and be able to be featured on those platforms. All right. So you can get on these platforms, look for podcasts. In fact, one of the things that I do is that you can find these groups, send them message. People like these organizations are literally, so these podcast hosts are looking for guests to come and speak on their platform. And so don't have the mindset that when you go there, you are going to have to, they will shun you, or they will tell you to pay, and all those things. Most of them will even tell you to come for free. The ones I did it for free, and I did not pay anything. And one of the things, I'm going to be telling you one of the things, the value that I'm giving or I'm offering, or one of the solutions I've created based around this alone. And this is just an aspect of the value that I've created for, or the solution I've created for parents and team coaches, and you want to be there. You want to hang in to the end of this webinar so that you hear it. Now, this is an example of those groups. You have, so this is me, basically. One of my clients that we worked with, she was featured on various podcasts internationally, and this is how we got her the podcast. You see people saying here, I want to have her, I want to invite her to come and share their story, and this is international platforms. Okay. Now, question. Raise your hand if you'd like to become the next big shot in your market by January 2024. If you want to become the next big short or the next big parent or team coach by January 2024, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise your hand, raise. Awesome. Urala. I know that I knew you are going to be the first. Yes, you need to. Frankly, you need to. So what I want to do is to introduce you to an opportunity to make that happen, because I want to lead you to that, lead you into that. Now, I want to introduce you to what I call the Family Development Brand Practitioners, Family Development Practitioners Brand Acceleration Program. So this is a 30 days implementation program to help you define your message and solution, create an irresistible offer, start to become an authority brand, and make money. Okay, so this is a coaching program, and I'm offering to coach you for the next 30 days to become the next authority brand in your market. Now, the first thing is this program is broken into 4 weeks. The first week, we are going to be talking about mastering, message mastery and offer. I'm going to help you create your framework, help you create your offer. The second is events magic. I'm going to guide you to host your event, your webinar, so that you attract people and start building your own audience. Okay. Then I'm going to show you how to start promoting your offer to make money. Okay. Then in the last week, we are going to do what I call hot seat session, where everybody that is part of the program, I'm going to help you with specific questions and specific customization of everything we have learned so that you understand it better. All right. So, so this program, what are you going to get in this program? Number one is that we're going to have weekly training sessions every week, usually on Sundays, Saturdays or Sundays. We are going to be having a training on a specific area. You have access to all the replays. You have step-by-step tutorials. Now, there are specific things I would want you to do that you may not be able to do it, okay? I will give you step-by-step tutorial where you see me doing it so that you can implement it also. Then you will be part of a support community. So there's going to be a WhatsApp group where you can always ask questions and get replies and answers to your questions. Then you have accountability. I'm going to be checking in on you, asking you about your event, asking you about your assignment, making sure that you execute it, okay? Now, there are 2 bonuses that we are adding to this program. The first is that we are going to give you 50 podcasts to get featured on. So I mentioned podcasts earlier as places that you can go locally or internationally, especially internationally, to be featured and be broadcasted to the world. So 50 podcasts to get featured basically means that you will get that list with their email address, and I'll give you a template that you can use to send an email to them to be featured on their platform. And I'll also give you a video tutorial of myself doing it so that you know how to do it. Then when it comes, the second thing we are going to give you is a sales template. That sales template has 28 posts that are written that you can just copy and post so that you use it and promote your services, so that you can use it and promote your program. So when you have created your offer, you don't have to worry about what am I going to post. We have created all the posts step by step so that you just copy, edit, and post. And we give you a video that shows you how to create and post, how to create those posts and how to post it. Now, this program, there is a caveat to it. You don't join this program if you are going to give excuses and not take action. Don't join this program if you will not invest at least 20,000 naira to run ads. Okay, if you cannot invest at least 20K to run ads, do not join. Don't join this program if you don't know how to design on Canva or you don't have a graphic designer. Okay, and don't join if you don't have a laptop. So these are the caveats to this program, because if you don't meet all these criteria, you will not get value in this program. So it's important that you know these things before you decide to join. Now, how much is the program? So the program is 50,000 naira to join, but I'm giving a discount of between now and midnight tomorrow. Between now and midnight tomorrow, you can join the Family Development Professionals program for 40,000 naira. Registration starts on the 4th. Registration ends on the 4th and program starts on the 5th. Now, I want to invite somebody, this is the account that you paid to, but I want to invite somebody who is who has been part of that program, so that she can come and speak about it. So that you hear from people who have been part of it. Let me be sure that she is here. Let me be sure that she is here so that she can come. Okay, I don't think she's here. Okay, I think it's her network or something. Okay. So, but probably during the week, by today or tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, you are going to get to hear from her. You are going to see other testimonials. She's not the only person. Yeah, we finished the first edition. The first edition, we had about 11 people who were in the program, and remarkable testimonials. You are going to see them during the week. But if you want to join the program, this is the details to join that program. Once you make your payment, send your proof to this account here and to this number here, and then you are going to be added to the program. Okay, her username. If anybody has questions, please, you can raise your hand. I'll unmute you and you can ask questions. Or you want to send in the chat area. Okay, so what I will do is I'll type her full name so that you can look for her. That's her full name. I mean, I don't know her handle. Okay. Burola has a question you can ask, please. Okay, so can I speak a bit more about email marketing? So email marketing is basically being able to build your own contact list of people via email who have subscribed to get value from you. So who have subscribed to get newsletters from you in their email box. And how we build that email base is basically the system by which you came to this event. So you can set up a webinar and people sign up for that webinar and using their email addresses, and you have their email addresses, and you can send them emails. Okay. You also can create a book, a free book. You can create you can do an online summit. You can do whatever it is. So there are tools that you can use to set up all that process. So you can use MailChimp. You can use SendFox. You can use, there are many platforms, ConvertKit, many platforms. Let me type one here, but this one is the most popular, one of the most popular, okay? Sorry, not this one. I sent it to the wrong, okay. So with MailChimp, you can send broadcast emails to your people. So I think, let me see if I think Coach Toyin is here for people who want to hear from her. Let's see if she can still join us. Can you hear me, Coach Toyin? Can you hear me? Coach Tony, we are waiting for you. Okay, probably her network. Okay. Coach Tony, she's saying she's here, but I don't know why she's not unmuted.
Mute. Okay, I can mute now. Okay, hi, good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you. I think it's her network. Her network has an issue. Yeah, her network is bad. Okay, so even since she cannot join now, what I'll ask her to do, she's going to record it, and of course, you have access to it alongside other people's own. Okay, so you can if you have 20K, 10,000 naira, you can make an advance payment. Okay, just to lock in your space for the at 40,000 naira. And make sure you complete before the program starts, please. No payment after the program. So, but if you want to lock in yourself at 40,000 naira, you can pay 10,000 or 20 or half payment by today or tomorrow, so that you can lock in your space. Then make sure you complete before the program starts. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I think she's trying to join with another device.
No, I'm actually here. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you can go ahead.
Good evening. Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much, Kingmaker, for having me here to speak to your audience. So what do you want me to say? What's the question?
Just tell us about the program. How impactful was it? What's the value that you got from the program?
Okay. So for the program was one that was very, very enlightening. However, the thing about all these programs is that we go for a lot of trainings, we go for a lot of sales meeting, how to sell, how to do this, how to do that. But the difference is that we don't implement. And for me, I love the way Mr. Richard actually broke down every step. So for every assignment he's going to give to you, he's going to give you steps on how to implement whatever assignment he gives to you. So right from the first day in class, how to set up how to write your sales copy, or is it sales ads they call it now? He's going to give you step-by-step process, how to start, what are the words you're meant to use, how to make it catchy, how to get people to buy into what you're doing. Then there's another thing he taught us. He taught us how to create our framework, our sales framework, or your business framework, and that again, he actually broke it down into steps. So it's very important that we register for this course because you're going to learn everything that all the classes you've been going for, all the other sales classes you've been going for, that they'll just tell you, do post ad, do this, do that, without giving you the steps. One thing about Mr. Richard is that for his program that I attended, he would give you the step by step, how to implement it step by step. So for those who've registered for so many courses and you're like, I've done this course before now, I didn't get anything. This is a game changer because you're going to learn how to implement step by step. I know for people, for someone like me, I love the fact that I was in class, I listened in class, he gave us videos again to watch, and he also gave us the step. So you can see that I'm emphasizing on the step by step method of implementing, because that was the game changer for me. Because there are times that I will get stuck. I'll be chatting with him that, Mr. Richard, I'm stuck somewhere. But by the time he replies, I'm like, don't worry, I found my solution just by watching the video he will send to you and following the steps. It's going to be very easy. It will be a bit tasking, but you have to put your mind into the class and you have to be ready to do the work. One thing about getting money is that there's no free money anywhere. You have to work to get the money.
Yes,
Richard.
Yes, so
there's no free money anywhere. You have to
exactly.
do the work to get the money. And if you're not ready to do the work, you won't. That's why you keep going to register for another course somewhere else, because you're not implementing. But if you just take your time to attend his classes, it's very, very explicit. If you take your time to go back and watch the video, if you take your time to follow the implementation plan, let me use that word, that he will give to you, you will find out that you would achieve much more. So for my own class, so part of the things I do.
Tell us about your webinar also.
That's what I'm about talking about. So part of the things I do, I work with parents and I work with adolescents. So I'm a family psychologist. I'm actually a clinical psychologist. And in the process of working with parents, I realized that there are lots of emotional baggage. Oh, that's in my picture. No, I realized that there are a lot of emotional baggage that parents are bringing from their own parenting, the way they were raised, and are using this same method to raise their children. And I realized that as parents, if you don't deal with those baggage, it will be difficult for you to raise your children properly. So I'm actually a family psychologist. I work with parents and adolescents in resolving emotional and psychological issues in the family. So the webinar I did, so he asked us to create, so part of the things you're going to do before you go out to lunch, he will tell you to do a free webinar. And he's going to give you the step-by-step method on how to write your ad copy, how to connect your funnel and do your Facebook ad out. It could be tasky, but it's very interesting. And I just said, okay, let me just try mine. And I did it. And I got 90 people, almost 90 people that registered. And like the way he will teach you, tell you that there's going to be a time frame for you to do your adverts. And within that time frame, I got 90 people. So for what I do, I am not a Gbogbo person. I'm not a mass market. I like to have my classes compact, but very impactful. And most of my clients are actually high network individuals. So even during my webinar, as I was advertising the webinar, people were registering. When I had the webinar, most of the people that registered for my course, they said they don't want group coaching. They want one-on-one. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello? Okay.
Continue,
most of the people that registered for my training, for my signature course, they said they don't want to do coaching. So for me, I realized that most of my clients prefer one-on-one training. And during the class, I was actually telling them that for my one-on-one is more expensive than my group. And they're like, yeah, they don't mind. They'll prefer that you identify your strengths, identify your target market, and sell the right products to them. It's, in fact, that's just the game changer. You identify your clients, you know your target market, you know your message, what are you giving to them? And implementing everything that he's going to teach you. So I hope that's okay.
Thank
If
you.
you have any question, you
Thank you so much. She did her she was in the program and she did her webinar, and she's one of our, she's not talking about the money part too. You say people were asking to join her program. So, and some of them have paid for the one-on-one program to join her one-on-one program. And the point is that if you do not decide to start now, something is happening on my screen, some of these tech issues. The point is that if you do not decide to start now, like I said earlier, you will not step into your next levels and transformation. So thank you so much, Coach Toyin, for being here. I'm really grateful and I appreciate the time that you have given to us today. Thank you everybody for joining the webinar. If you have any further questions, like I said, you can ask your questions in the WhatsApp group, or you can send me a private message and ask your questions. I'll be glad to have you in our Family Development Professionals Brand Acceleration Program. I can bet you one thing, you will not regret it. There's actually one thing I remember, that was another bonus. We are going to give you our Facebook ads course. If you want to learn how to create Facebook ads, so we have a course on Facebook ads that is step-by-step also. That's part of the bonus that we are going to be giving to you. That course alone is sold at 5,000 Naira. I'm saying at 5,000, but you get it for free in that program. So thank you, everybody, and have a beautiful night's rest.
Thank you so much for having me. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Coach Toyin.